Hello, welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to like. First thing is to subscribe and like and then share. So the first video na nata ganina is not that good though. Not that good, but then it's not into the food, the street food that they have. So that area must not be, for me it's not recommended to be there. Kasi murag na maganda sa tuwa dari sa Pilipinas. Oy, mas dampat the food o mas deeper tong food na to na sa ilaha. So let's try different blogger or different video. So kaning next na video na may nato diri is a 5 must eat street food in Kuala Lumpur. So sa Chinatown naman siya. So this man, I really like this man that much. Tanan ginakaon, hala, but dami kayo yung mga food na gonna try. So let's try this one.
Bunnies. It's so good. Get excited because unless you were born without taste buds, this video is everything you've been dreaming of. You're going to see some foods so yummy it'll make you want to burn down your house, collect the insurance money, and fly to Malaysia immediately. This video has everything. Insightful interviews with locals.
You like this one more? More?
How do
The
you
most
mention Davao?
articulate, well-mannered food host on the internet.
We are in Chinatown. We are in the middle of. We are in Chinatown.
Slow motion yummy food shots. Today we have traveled to a magical town full of monumental meals, tasty treats, and yummy yum-yums. I'm talking about Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown, and today we're doing it big. Welcome to Chinatown. Right off the bat, we got my man right here, and he's making that good cheese roti. He's got moves all day. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You might be asking me, Sonny, you're in Chinatown, but this isn't Chinese food. No, it's not. This is Indian food, maybe Indian influenced by Malay a little bit. So what they've done is they've taken this Indian bread and they've remixed it a little bit. They've got different versions here. We're gonna jump into the cheese version, which is griddling away right now on the hot top. He's throwing some oil on there and he's giving it a flip. So what's really beautiful about food in Malaysia is it's this incredible convergence between Chinese, Malay, and Indian food. And then when you bring it all together, it makes for a very dynamic culture in Malaysia. And even more important for me, it makes for a dynamic cuisine. And that's what we're gonna see a lot today in Chinatown. And I just had to show you this. It's one of the must-have things while you're in Malaysia, while you're in Kuala Lumpur, is the roti. A lot of people get it with egg. It has a little more body to it. It feels a little more like a meal. I like it with the cheese because I like everything with cheese. Look at this. This skill is undeniable. Undeniable. It's like a wet t-shirt hitting a gym floor. Let me mic up this bread. Oh, like a wet t-shirt. Love it. That's how you know it's good. It doesn't need to cook that long. It's only been about a minute and a half, and it is bubbling away. It's getting nice and toasty, cheesy, crusty, crunchy, and smunchy. Just place it on my hands. Now, here's a special thing about street food. This is actually a restaurant that you're supposed to sit down in, but if you take the food from the restaurant and you bring it to the street, bam, it's street food. And that's what we've done right now. It's still piping hot. Ah, it's burning my thumbs. Look at that. Oh my God, it's doughy, it's bready, it's cheesy, it's everything you want in a snack. You take your little masterpiece here, you give it a dunk in the curry, and you put it in the food bin. That's how it works. I don't know how it's so good. It's about 5 cents worth of dough and then some processed cheese, like a processed Kraft Singles, that is still so amazing somehow. He's giving me some curry. This is a rando curry. I don't know, there's a huge selection of curries here. Bam, back to me, hi again. We got the curry in the bowl, we give it a couple dunk, and then you gotta slam dunk it like this. Come on, over the top. Look at the stretchiness factor right there. Listen, I have been in Kuala Lumpur for exactly 5 days. So I'm pretty sure I can recommend where to get the best roti. You know what I'm saying? Well, dip it in the Stephanie curry, and then we get a slam dunk right here. Big winner. Let's keep moving on. Stop number 2, and look, here's what I want you to do during this video. What I want you to do is fix up your own meal so you can eat along with me. It's gonna be nothing but food pornography and me and you, a lot of eye contact and a lot of chewing
Oh my
sounds,
God.
okay? So get your own food so you can
No.
eat along with me. Do you feel me? What flavor
Banana
is it?
lang po.
Pork. We have grabbed the hanging concoction. She's unwrapping it like an anniversary
rice.
present and revealing its contents, what is inside. We can see that there's definitely rice involved in this whole thing. It's like a little rice sandwich. Ma'am, would you liken this to a little rice sandwich? She's gonna get back to me on that. Everybody knows that I spent 7 years in food college and never graduated. But what I did learn is how to taste food
Never
and guess
graduated.
what its contents are, and that's what's gonna happen right now. So here we have our first bite. There's some pork, there is some rice, there is some bean, and some unknown mysterious items. You don't wanna know everything that's in your food when you eat it. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Oh, that's really interesting. It's very rich. Not a lot of salt. It's almost like a hummus. The bean in there, very dense. Look at the stratified layers here. This is good survival food. I mean, it's already wrapped in a leaf. You're in the jungle. You need rations. You need to live for 21 days. I mean, this is a ball of calories right here. If your airplane goes down, you land on an island, but you've got 21 of these, you're gonna be good for about 6 months. Here we go.
Buffies, ay there's sa Mindanao, Buffies, Oguan, malapit sila chicken flakes.
At first,
which is
I
the
was
double
missing all the
flakes.
pork bites. If you're just
So
getting a
that
bit
is
of
just
rice
my
and bean,
matamis.
you're not getting that
That's
big
how the
payoff.
potato
But once you
chips
work
are
your way to
like.
the middle, I mean, it's like a
And
sucker
there
with a Tootsie
looks like
Roll
a
on the
lot of
inside.
stuff
If you get to the inside and you get to that nice fatty piece of pork, that is like the prize. Let's keep going.
Nami baligya pato sa balay. Pato mo sa balay. Sarili mo nalasan yung ito. Chicken flakes. Like,
Hello.
gusto ko
How are you
mama.
doing today?
It's only for 10 pesos.
He's making a peanut
to go.
pancake.
Peanut and coconut pancake.
Whoa, so you have a huge one. What is this huge one?
That one is peanut pancake.
That's
This is
peanut.
coconut pancake.
And that's coconut.
Coconut
Oh,
pancake.
how long have you been making these pancakes?
38 years.
38 years?
Yeah, young to old. Now at 38 years, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How is that possible? You look very young.
No, I think this is very old, but heart is no.
I wish I could
Heart
help this
only face
person.
very old.
His heart is young, but his face is old, he says. An inspiration, a man who has been creating the perfect peanut pancake for years, and in fact for decades. Yeah? Awesome. Can I ask you, is this your first time buying
This
it?
is the first time.
First time.
Before that, I bought two for test. I found it good. Then I bought some more.
I like your style. You got to test it out. Don't go crazy.
Yeah.
And if it's good, then you buy a lot.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna get some now. Thank you. Wow. Testimonial right there. And look, we didn't pay that guy. That was a real, authentic customer who was recommending this food. What is your name again?
My name is Bond, James Bond.
Bond? Oh, James Bond.
James Bond, my name is Bond.
I've heard of you.
Malaysia, James Bond,
Oh,
008.
this step is very important.
James Bond.
He's putting the peanuts on. Now you just said you're James Bond 008. 008.
008, yeah, not 007.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Diru, diru.
The final bit of prep on the peanut pancake. That looks beautiful.
Really?
It smells great. Oh, and we're going in with a fresh one right here. Then we're putting on just straight up sugar. That's all.
That's all I need.
He is slicing and dicing. So we fold the pancake over, we trap all the peanuts inside, and then he cuts it into about 10 pieces.
Just one piece?
Yeah. So right here we have the delicious coconut pancake, fresh off the griddle. Let's give it a try.
I like the coconut. Anything that from coconut is so authentic for me.
That is legitimate. I love it. A bit mild coconut flavor, nothing too strong or intense or too sweet. Really, the main thing is the texture. It's a bit more chewy on the brown side and then doughy on the opposite side. But, you know, it's all cooked perfectly. It's just cool to see somebody who's been doing this day in and day out for years. Obviously, this spot is popular and also popping. Oh my God. Does popping come from the word popular? This place is popping, meaning that it's popular. Anyways, right here, we have the peanut pancake. The sugar he poured on there is bubbling up. He's gonna throw on some peanuts, he folds it over, and then you get the masterpiece you see before you right now. Just like a piece of pizza. We're gonna take a big bite. Here we go, the peanut pancake in Chinatown. Well, don't mess up my food shot.
When you
I like
bring
that's
your
even better
food
than
in
the
the
coconut.
street,
I knew it would
that's
be.
a food. But that's a street
This is so
food.
good that even if you have a peanut allergy, give it a try anyways, you know? It's worth it. I would risk my my life for this pancake. It's that good. The outside edges
That's
are super
really
crunchy. It's great because since he folds it on itself, it's kind of steaming itself after being cooked. So the outside gets chewy, the inside gets a little doughy and almost mushy, but in a good way. So simple, but so delicious. Now that's a good pancake.
Must try.
We're gonna get some spicy pan mi.
Spicy or not spicy?
How do you like it?
One medium spicy, okay?
Okay, let's do medium spicy. I'm a medium kind of guy. We're gonna see the man in action. So this is the flat pan mi noodle. He's gonna throw it in the hot water. He's putting in some greens. He's gonna blanch those a little bit. He's very cool and collected. He's not nervous at all. Fish ball, pork ball, some vegetable oil. Dark sauce is just like a soy sauce. And then a dangerous amount of chili. This looks gnarly. I love it. In with the greens, putting in some dark,
I like the mushroom.
crunchy fried anchovies, and just a tiny bit of broth. Yes, a bunch of fried onions. That looks fantastic.